lot of the characteristics that we read about in the books where there have been case studies on what's going on, these dynamics, these kids often, or most often, will blame the nurturing parent, which is usually the mother, and when they were adopted at 2 or 3 out of a Russian orphanage, for example, and they now have they're now 10 or 11, they transfer that anger, that really deep hurt and damage. Mostly it's directed at the mother, and it's done in covert kinds of. A lot of things are done covertly. You find the stuffed animal that's torn in half. You find the dog, limping. It's covertly, and you don't. You have to be aware to watch these kids because they have so much anger, many of them, or worse, almost worse than the anger, are the kids that have no feeling whatsoever.
Yeah. The way it would look in a therapy session would be that the child would sacrifice the parents. I don't know what they're talking about. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. I don't think that way. I don't know where they're coming from. And if they have someone that's experienced in working with rad kids that can see through that, then it doesn't work. But a lot of times, if they don't have anyone that has the knowledge that we have been able to tap into here at the Institute, they buy it. The caseworkers buy it. The therapists buy it. Someone that's not familiar with the phenomenon buys into the kid's manipulation, and then the kids just sit back and think, what a nut, they have no sense. They don't respect the people that they can manipulate, but just think they're going to give it their best shot.
It's like Foster Cline said in some of his writing, and I think Jim Fay, people want control. They want power. That's a normal thing. Have some power and control over your life. These kids get this power and control, and you see them over there smiling when they've done false allegations, which they often do. You see them smiling, yet inside they're afraid and they don't feel safe. What they really want is to feel safe and to have the safe limits, but yet they will take the control that we allow them to have. And we want to give them control that is age appropriate and is, it's going to help them. That's where they don't sabotage themselves.